everyone, and welcome back to Super at 60. I'm Darlene, and this is my kitchen, which you'll see in just a second. Oh gosh, I know I have been MIA. I know. We have had so much going on in the family. All good things. All good things. And I just kind of had to take just a little bit of time to enjoy all that. So I am really, really sorry. But I'm back. And the first thing that I wanted to show you this morning, and I'm just so terribly excited about it, is the bounty from my beautiful garden. Yes, I have worked so hard all summer to make sure that I got beautiful things from my garden. I did some wonderful planting. I had all kinds of great plans. You know, I knew what was going to go in my soil. I really did take extra precaution to make sure that I had a fabulous garden. So let me show you what I got. Nope, we don't need to go anywhere. Just stay right there. All right. This is our salad for tonight. And I'm so excited. Yeah. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. These are the green beans that I got. 1, 2. Lou gets one tonight, and I'll get the other one. Actually, I'm gonna give him this one because it's prettier. It's nice and straight, and I'll take this old wiggly waggly one right here. I don't mind, you know. Oh, and the tomatoes, all those beautiful tomato plants. Look at that. Yeah, aroma. One Roma tomato. Okay, there were others on the bushes, and Mr. Squirrel came, or several squirrels, I'm not sure. I thought I had taken every precaution. I put down this stuff that was supposed to assure, you know, that squirrels hate the smell of it. I bought one of those owls, and I put him out there by my tomatoes and by everything else that I could imagine that they wouldn't like. Seeing that owl out there, well, apparently Mr. Owl became a very good friend to the squirrels. So anyway, you know, basically, this is it. Oh, and I planted so many beautiful zucchini plants because I have so many zucchini recipes, and I was just so excited that I would be able to show them to you this summer. Well, I did get zucchinis. I did, yes, a beautiful zucchini from a neighbor. However, this is not any ordinary neighbor. This is a very lovely, gorgeous young lady, I should say, who lives down the street from me. And she came knocking on my door, and she said, "We have some zucchinis for you." And it was a beautiful zucchini. It's right here waiting on us, and a beautiful yellow squash. And yeah, I thought, you know what? I am going to continue with my zucchini ideas, and I'm going to start today with a Caribbean zucchini bread. Yes, or cake, whatever you can call it, a bread. You can call it a cake. I'm going to make partly a cake, and I'm going to make partly a bread. You can do it either way. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'm so excited. And I've already started shredding it, so here it is. This is a big honker that Miss Audrey sent me, and I am thrilled beyond thrilled. So yeah, so Audrey, this absolutely beautiful Caribbean zucchini bread cake is for you. And thank you so much for my lovely zucchini. You are just adorable. Start with these delicious looking eggs. Aren't they cute in that little cup? I found these great old dishes. I got 2 of these little bowls, I guess, and they're very old. At a secondhand shop the other day, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you my greatest find, and I'm still in love with it. Oh, can't wait to show you. All right, we need 4 eggs. I'm sorry, I don't have any farm fresh eggs. I most likely never will. We don't live on a farm. We don't live on a homestead. We are not preppers. I am just a suburban girl. Always have been, but with a very country heart. Okay? So if that helps you any to learn who Darlene at Super at 60 is, that's who I am. All right, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a grandma of 3 grandsons. One just born, he's just over a week old. He's so doggone precious. They all are just little cutie bugs. You know how we feel about our grandchildren. Okay, so we have 4 eggs in there. We need 1.5 cups of oil. Now I know a lot of people think 1.5 cups of oil. That sounds like a lot to me. I think I'm gonna cut that back. Don't do it. I'm just telling you, don't do it. This makes 3 loaves, generous loaves of this Caribbean bread, okay? And that comes out to a 1/2 cup of oil per loaf, right? Did I do the math right? And I just put in a whole nother cup of oil, didn't I? Can I get that out? You know what? Doggone it. I just got that out. I hadn't mixed the eggs in yet, so I got it out. So if you make that silly mistake, and you know, I make them all the time. This is nothing new to you guys. So, all right, there are the eggs there. So this is all ready to go. 4 eggs, 1.5 cup of oil. I think what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and put the extracts in. We need vanilla. Of course, here's my very own homemade vanilla. Look how dark it's getting. Yeah, put those vanilla beans back in there so they are just doing beautifully. You also need coconut oil. It's not hard to find. Not hard, so if you don't have it, get yourself some because it's pretty wonderful. And rum flavoring. I keep this around all the time. I have a Christmas recipe, a Christmas pound cake of my grandmother's that calls for rum, and so rum extract. All right, so here goes 1 teaspoon of our coconut. Can't wait to smell it. If it drips over the side a little, so be it. Oh, coconut. Coconut. All right, and here goes our rum. Now be careful when the holes are a little bit wider like that. Be careful how you pour because it will come out fast. Oh, and if you dribble over just a little bit of the rum, that's okay. Remember, this is rum extract. You're not putting alcohol in here. And even if you were, by the time it hits the temperature in the oven, you know, it's not a problem. It bakes off. So kids can eat this, absolutely. That's kind of silly, I guess, but you know, some people do worry about that. And I guess if I didn't know, I would worry about that too. Okay, so there we go. We have all our extracts in there. Now I'm gonna put this back on. I took it off for a second because it was in my way. I don't like that. So let's go ahead and get that going. All right, now we're gonna add our dry. In this little plastic cup here, I went ahead and put things together so we could just move things along here. We have 4 cups of flour and 3 cups of sugar. I went ahead and did use my vanilla sugar that I made. I'll try and put that video down below. Boy, was that great. Was that great. So 3 cups of sugar, you can just use regular sugar, and 4 cups of flour. And that is all-purpose flour. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Out. All right, and then we need, let's see, I guess, yeah, I'm sorry, that was just the flour. Now we're gonna put the sugar in. This is 3 cups of my beautiful vanilla. Look how it sparkles there, that light. There you go. So that's the 4 cups of flour. This is the 3 cups of sugar going in. All right, and I guess we'll just go ahead and mix that up. And while that's mixing, I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 more other things in here. Here we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We have 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'll go ahead and put that in. Get that all mixed up in there. All right, that's looking good. Don't overmix, okay? Do not overmix. All right, now we're gonna add in kind of more wet things, but these are the additional things that you really need to indeed make this Caribbean in flavor. All right, here goes 1 cup of shredded, drained, crushed pineapple. Gotta have that. Got to have that. Beautiful. All right, and now I guess I'll just let that go around for 1 second. And 3 cups of shredded zucchini. All right, here's my zucchini, and I am gonna measure it as I put it in. Here's 3 cups of shredded zucchini. It's so nice and moist, it's beautiful. 1, 2, and do not, you know, put this through a cheesecloth or anything. You don't have to do anything like that. You know what? This was great because this comes out, whenever I shredded here, came out to 3 cups of shredded zucchini absolutely perfectly. So let me go ahead and just put all the rest of this goodness right in here. Sink. All right, now let's go around and round. See what happens. My oven is preheated to 350. Just take this right off here. All right, and I'm just gonna give it a quick stir, just like that. Bring it up from the bottom. Make sure everything is well incorporated so that there's no lumps of sugar or no lumps of flour. Just check for that. Looks pretty good to me. Pretty good. Oh, I wish you could smell it. I just wish you could smell this. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm dripping everywhere. Very good. And I'm gonna go ahead and make one as a cake. And I'm gonna make another one as bread. Yeah. Now, like I said before, this is kind of banana, like a banana cake-ish type thing, or a blueberry cake, or, you know, one of those sweet breads, basically. And what I'm gonna do before I pour any batter in is just take a little bit of cinnamon sugar that I prepared. And you know how I make those Amish breads sometimes? Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing here, and I'm just gonna put some on the bottom, roll it around, because this is so delicious and adds a little bit of an extra crunch on the bottom and to the side of your cake. Let's do it over this one in case any comes out. That'll be just fine because it's going in here anyway. We'll go ahead and finish up here now by adding just enough here for the cake. It's beautiful. It really is a beautiful color, actually. That pineapple is going to add so much flavor. All right, and now let's put some in our bread dish. And you know, I always like to top my sweetbreads, always, with a little bit of sanding sugar. And that's just what I'm gonna do here. Look at the pretty sparkle. Can you see it sparkle in there? I hope you can with that light. I don't know, I never know about these lights. Anyway, it's going right over the top. You have that beautiful cinnamon sugar that's gonna give you crunch on the bottom. And you'll have this beautiful cinnamon, well, not cinnamon, sanding sugar. Beautiful sanding sugar that will give you a little bit of a crunch. Oh, and so beautiful on the tops. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these into my oven at 350, clean up my kitchen, and when they're all done, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how beautiful these absolutely yummy flavored tasting coconut and rum and pineapple Caribbean breads taste. All right, the cakes, the breads have come out. They were in the oven for 350, approximately 45 to 50 minutes, both of them. So I'm looking at them over here. They're both so beautiful. I can't wait to show you. Nobody's tasted them yet. So what I'm gonna do is just put a quick glaze, just a real quick glaze over the cake, the 8x8 pan. All right, as far as the glaze goes, whoops, I bumped you. This is about 5 tablespoons of powdered sugar. When you're making a glaze like this, just a simple glaze, you know, keep your powdered sugar at hand because you never know. You just never know. This is a little bit of half and half. You can use milk if you want, or you can use, you could use a little pineapple juice. That would be good. Some kind of a liquid. Okay, just a little bit in there. Try that, see how that works. I'm gonna take my little spoon out and just use my tiny little whisk here. Right, and just whisk, 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 whisk. Should be quick to do. Oh, perfect, perfect. See, that's about what you want. Yes, I think it's just right. So it was about a teaspoon maybe, or 2 teaspoons perhaps of half and half with 5 tablespoons, and those were generous tablespoons of powdered sugar. All right, I'm gonna switch things over here. Let's put our cakes back in front, and let's go ahead and glaze this guy. I'm just gonna drizzle, that's all. It's just a simple glaze. Very simple. Just to kind of finish it off, that's all. All right, I wanna show you a couple things that I picked up at this secondhand shop. So hang in there with me. All right, I went ahead and put my nice sweet little loaf on here, a Caribbean loaf. And this is a plate that I picked up. If you can see those sweet little cherries that are just all the way around the plate. And you know what? This was still in the box when I bought it. I mean, it was still in its original box, had never been opened. I got it for $3 and I was thrilled, just thrilled. A thankful heart, a grateful heart goes all the way around the rim of the plate with those tiny, precious little cherries everywhere, and the whole plate is sprinkled with those cherries. You could put cupcakes on here, cookies, a main dish, like if you had a whole bunch of chicken breasts on here with the sauce over them, you want to take them to the table to serve. Anything at all you could use it for. It's absolutely beautiful, and our gorgeous, gorgeous sweetbread is sitting right there. Remember, it's got that cinnamon sugar coating on the bottom and that beautiful sparkle white dusting sugar on top. It's just lovely. Then the next thing I got is this. Would you look at this? This was way up on a shelf. And I thought, my goodness, that reminds me of something my mom had. Sure enough. I don't think she had this quite exact thing here, but she had something very, very similar. I looked and looked at the store, and I thought, I have no clue how you get these things off here. How do you get in there? I could not figure it out. Then I thought, well, maybe this thing has something to do with it. Nah. So there's 3 of these clips all the way around. Has anybody ever seen anything like this? 3 of those clips. And then there's this thing right here. So I brought it up to the front and I said, you know, I just love this thing. I think I have to have it, but I can't get into it. So this dear lady who was working behind the counter, she said, well, I'm not sure, but I think it has something to do with this thing. So I said, okay, well, can you show me? So she said she played with it a little bit, and then she got in there and she lifted it just a little bit. See, like that. It's very hard with one hand. One hand holding the camera and one hand trying to do this. Pardon me, just 1 second. I'm gonna just lift it up. All right, what I'm doing here is I lifted it up out of this little groove here, which you can see real well. I slid it, and as I'm sliding it, watch what happens to these little brackets. They open. That one's open. That one's now open. That one is open. And of course, that one is open. You know what? That, oops, opened your cake. And there you go with this beautiful, shiny, excellent condition stand. Okay, so you put your cake in there, your beautiful 3 or 4 tiered cake. I can just imagine like a yellow cake with chocolate frosting with those pretty ripples in it all the way around. You know what I'm talking about. And then back on it goes just like that. And you simply, not so simply. Anyway, you slide this back. It goes back into the groove there just very easily, so easily. And you pick this up and you take it with you anywhere you want to go. A church supper, your back porch, you know, whatever. And I store this on top of my refrigerator just because I like the look. That's where my mom kept hers. And yeah, I think it was pretty neat. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I do. Let me see if I can swing that over so I can pick it up for you. Yep, there we go. All right, see? And just like that, you just take it off with you, take it to a picnic, barbecue, wherever you want. You could set this even in the middle of your kitchen table. It would be beautiful, just to show off something special. Okay, so right now, let me just slice into this absolutely beautiful cake. I hate to cut it. Oh, it cuts so nice. So flaky on the edges. Oh, look at the color of that. You can see the little zucchini sticking out. You can see a little bit of that, how moist it is from the pineapple, pieces of that, chunks of pineapple. Oh, this is gonna be good. Well, here I'm gonna take a bite of my beautiful Caribbean breads today, or cakes. You can call it whatever you like. It's just yummy. Not too much sugar. It is just right. The coconut. Oh, that coconut. If you like coconut, you will love this. I hope that you will press the subscribe button, press that like button, and please, please, please press that bell so you know when all my notifications, when you'll know notifications when my videos come out. And they do come out quite often. I know, not often enough. I'm working on that. I'm working on it. Lord bless you all, each and every one of you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.